Okay, I'm gonna just cut to the chase. I'm tired, I'm burnt out, and honestly, I just wanted to talk to you all. Especially since I've gained a new following with my Lord of the Rings video. That is to say, let's do something special. Okay, well, maybe not special, but screw it. Let's just talk, okay? Because, to tell the truth, I don't know what this video is about. I guess I'll just start with something I feel is, relevant. Hashtag Happy 2025. There's this pressure in the online space to stay relevant, to be current, or to always have something to say. Even in real life, it never stops. You've got to keep up, keep going, keep moving, even if you're exhausted. You can't stop. Time is a scary thing, isn't it? No matter how much you try or lie or avoid or distract yourself, time is just that one type of beast that always knows where you are and always chases you and never gets tired, and you can't beat it. Eventually, you'll have to come to terms with reality. Because if you don't, you get left behind. That's how society has always worked. Keep up, or your tribe, or your group, or friends moves on without you. The internet is no different. When a new trend hits, you either hop on the trend train or say, nah, it's not me. But if you don't play along, your audience might leave. And even if they don't, the cold, uncaring algorithm will. That's what makes content creation so hard. People don't realize how much it takes to make just one thing worth watching. You need an idea, preferably one that fits the trend of the week. You need good writing, good editing, music, a thumbnail, polish, a title, and if you miss even one piece, it can all fall apart. And I'm sure we all know how crushing it is to work so hard on something and to pour all of yourself into it, only to take a bit too long. And by the time you're done, the trend's over. It's irrelevant, and you're left with jack. A week, or 2, or even 3 might not be enough to make something you're proud of. But life, the internet, and maybe your own ambition don't care. They don't wait. We live in a world addicted to constant stimulation. Constant content, constant presence, and I'm no different. I'm exactly like all of you. Sometimes there just isn't enough time, and you go to bed knowing that you'll have 8 hours of dead air. 8 hours that'll go by like a flash. So maybe you don't sleep. Maybe you stay up to avoid the stress of daily life. Homework, conversations you're scared to have, news you don't want to deliver. That thing has a name: revenge, bedtime procrastination. It's when you stay up late just to claim a few hours to yourself, because sleep means waking up to a life you didn't really choose. But that only gets you so far. Eventually, you're gonna have to sleep. You're gonna have to accept reality and get moving. And I know that's not a comforting thought. And like many of you, I've had multiple sleepless nights. Nights where I try to rest, but lie awake thinking about everything that's waiting for me when I wake up. I have school, writing, YouTube, and a need to just kick back without any moderation, all fighting for my time every single day. What are the things that keep you awake? So, what now? Well, I could tell you that life never slows down. It doesn't care if you're ready. It doesn't wait for your anxiety to calm down or your burnout to fade. You have to keep up. Even when you're tired, even when you don't know what you're doing or where you're going. And yeah, I'm sorry to say that that's just how it is. Life ain't fair, but it isn't evil either. Nothing is all good and nothing is all bad. Even the internet, this massive, loud, suffocating thing we all live inside, is not your enemy. But it is indifferent. It rewards attention, not intention.
Or is it?
It gives you reach, but not actual connection. And when you start falling behind, it does not pull you back. It'll just keep going. Sometimes the things you care about aren't the things that the world sees. And sometimes people get famous for reasons they didn't earn. And sometimes people can work their whole lives and barely get seen. People tell themselves stories to cope. They call unfairness part of the journey. And yet, while these stories can have power and be genuinely inspiring, sometimes things are just shit for the most unsexy, drab reasons. Like, bro, sometimes it really is just bad. Not only did the trees not hide you from reality, they weren't an escape at all. Reality is right here. The horrors and traumas of reality are right here. And yet, we still have to wake up. We still have to push ourselves to sleep. We still have to claw through deadlines and heartbreak and burnout and make something. Sometimes something beautiful, and other times just something. We create, we scrape by, and we survive in a world that might not care. But that also might care. Because here's the truth. At the end of the day, everything ends. And when it does, man, the best thing I can say is just, you might be remembered, but you also might not be. And that's okay. Because like I said in one of my older videos, link in the description, you will have been remembered for something. And even if it's just for a fleeting moment, you've made a ripple. Life in the past and present and future, and time in general, are the most terrifying things ever. They hunt us all down. And no matter how far you run, time will find you. And time will never get tired. And you've just gotta wake up. Alright, I know this video has been like all over the place, but like I said in the beginning, I'm tired. And it's been like 2 weeks, and I want to sleep. This has been the Media Guy. And yeah, I know it's kind of obvious, but I don't know what this video is about. You know, I still sometimes remember my magnum opus and feel like crying. What the hell's up with that?